empty. Tapped up the first base side. Rizzo steps on first for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Yordan Alvarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
On the ground to short, Jeter. On to first, and they get out 2-way for the out. And that is that. So the Astros lead 1. And now the center fielder, Jung-Woo Lee. And the pitch. That one drilled left field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike. This one kicks away from Mejia. And now a man into scoring position.
The right fielder, Aaron.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. And ball 1. The 1-1. And now he's falling behind Judge.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in to end the inning. We head to the top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Swing and a miss. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Throw on to Rizzo. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. No score here in the second. That just misses, and the count is even 2-2. On the ground, right side. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Francisco Mejia in the box now. Takes strike one. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
2 on, 1 out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. Could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 on, 2 outs. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Soto gets under it, makes the catch, inning over. But 2 runs for him. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, and he held up.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently can't field it cleanly. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. He keeps his composure. They get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, nobody on. Big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says. And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you'll love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today. wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering way off the plate.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
McCormick at the plate now. That's ball 1. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Chisholm to second. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 5. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him looking for the K. 1 left for Houston, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Hit in the air, center field. McCormick has it sized up. And there's 1 away. Here is Gleyber Torres. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Woo Lee. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance. That's ball 1. Lee measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
The Astros leading by 2 here in Game 5 of the ALCS. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1 now. Goes up empty. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one just misses, and now 3-2. Got him. And 2 away now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Game 5 of the ALCS. And now the DH, Mauricio Dubon. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Dubon gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jose Abreu up to hit. He was a strikeout victim. Righty reliever out of the pen, Luis Gil.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get him.
That clips the corner.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
On the ground to third, might be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Relay to first, double play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of a 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 3-0. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Pitch. Bounced up the middle. A dive, he's got it. Rolls from his knees, and they get the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Judge batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Not even close there, and that's ball one. Swings through that one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Popped up. Settles underneath it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Righty to the plate. And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. The fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Throws to first in time, and the first 2 set down on the top of the 5th. Altuve in the box again, takes the strike. And that skips in the dirt. 2 outs. On the ground. Jazz tosses the first, and it's a 1-2-3. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
These Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Rizzo at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next offering is in for a strike.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Struck him out swinging. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count. 1 ball.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Chisholm up to third on the wild pitch. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's Gleyber Torres.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a strike to Gleyber.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
He swung over top of the curveball. Top 6, and now it's going to be Chas McCormick. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Heel, a 6'2" righty, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The line to kick the pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Alex Bregman. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Torres. How about that double play?
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Duvong in the box now. No balls and a strike. To the right side, collected by Torres. Throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. No run. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Jung-Woo Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
McCullers winds, fires.
2
That
balls,
one missed.
1 strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. McCormick hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Way too far that time. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
A punch out there. 2 down. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Center field. Alvarez sprinting after it. Nice grab on the run. And that will end the... All set for the start of the inning. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. And it's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Soto calls it in, and there's 1 away. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fly ball down the line. Judge makes the grab on the run. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Bounce to the right, and that's just foul.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the a
swing and a miss. That retires the side. Bottom of the 7th. Here is Aaron Judge. And the pitch. That's off the mark. 1-0. The Yankees looking to rally. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Presley, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Stanton at the plate now, and that's inside. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 5. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. The Stros holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. That should get the dugout going. And we are all tied up. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Josh Hader.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Rizzo in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this run. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Now 3-0, so definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Oh, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Wells in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching. We're at the top of the 8th, down the number 2 hitter, Jeremy Pena. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Tommy Kahnle. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. finds its way through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground to third. Chisholm over to Torres.
He's out.
And that's two.
Well, that had gone out a lot wide now. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big-time execution both on the mound and in the field to get two right there.
Altuve in the box with two gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he's... New pitcher on here, Rafael Montero. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivers. Torres in the box now, takes strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Woo Lee. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Derek Jeter will hit next. That one ripped, but foul. All tied up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now. And that just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Kicks and deals. That one misses. The count now 2-2. Line drive, and that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the ninth, and now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. First pitch misses. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. On the ground, out to short. Rolls across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Jeter. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. No runs, no hits. So here comes Ryan Pressly to the mound. Here comes Aaron Judge. And he deals. In the air, out towards right center. Tucker sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Murphy getting loose as well.
That's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And another ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a swing and a drive. Tucker reaching back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. So they go quietly there. 10th inning coming up. All tied up. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Francisco Mejia. And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And the count 1-2.
Nope,
Just misses there. On the ground right side, Torres tosses the first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Out towards right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. And that's in there at the knees. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pounding inside.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Astros go down 1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Presley back to work. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. Pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball.
Swing, and this ball is crushed way back there. On its way. To the World Series.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
Partner Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
On the line for tonight. First for the scoring change. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time for ball game. 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
The young boy's gonna die.